Yo, so I'm gonna be opening up big time. This is gonna be extremely hard for me, so bear with me. But basically, I'm gonna share my story with finances, with fame, just everything. Literally, just go in depth on everything. So I'm gonna share the last 2 years, 3 years, alone. Actually, you know what? Let me just share my story. Let me just share my entire finance story, YouTube story with you guys. So I've been doing YouTube for 13 years, about 13 and a half years, and it's just been crazy. Um, so I started off, making videos with my friends, and then, started doing backflips, and then I learned a backflip on the ground, and then I learned a bunch of other flips, and then I wanted to show my friends, other friends, like how to do it or something, or not how to do it, but just like show my friends that I could do that stuff and like just get it on film and then watch ourselves. And then me and my friends just like made a YouTube video of us, like a compilation, like a montage of us flipping one. Like we just got a camera, and then just started filming each other, flipping basically, backflips, front flips, gainers, anything flip, any flip. And it was fun. It was just like, man, this is just so much fun. I didn't know you could make money from it. I didn't know anything like that. And back then, nobody was really making money from it. It was 2010, October 2010. And then, long story short, we got like 500,000 views on a channel. We got like 2,000 subscribers. And then all of a sudden, like, I still didn't, at this point, I knew you could make money at this point. And this was like 2 years later. But I didn't make any money because all our videos were copyrighted. We got like videos that were just copyrighted, so it's like, and then anyways, so moving forward, it was just like, man, it was fun. And then I made like an invention channel in between. I made inventions, made like catapults and crossbows and like paper guns and like fires and smoke bombs and everything, just Aaron's inventions. So, and then I still wasn't monetized, I don't think. At that point, I didn't make any money off that for some reason. I don't know how I didn't make any money. I think it was too early on or something, but anyways, so I made videos like I made and then like my brother Christian, for some reason, I don't even remember how, honestly, and I remember like a lot of things, but I don't remember how Christian was able to make money, my older brother. So we made like a video that like blew up on his video, paper bomb, how to make a paper bomb that blows up or something. And then he was like 10, that was like 11 years ago. No, that was probably like when I was 14 years old. I think I got my first AdSense check, and we split it or whatever. I think Christian got majority of it because it was his channel, but I was still like, wow, like I can make money online. And throughout these years, I was always, pulling weeds for money, washing cars, going door to door, selling something, like just selling candy, selling like lemonade stands, everything. I was always like a purebred entrepreneur. But then YouTube came into the picture when I was like 14, and I was like, I think this is the way to go. And like, I don't know, so I started off, so I actually got banned for good for a YouTube channel that I made. Like, I got like completely wiped from the internet. Like, I don't think, like, normally you can't come back from that. And so I kind of like took a little break, and I was like, well, I guess I'm done with YouTube. But I was making like, I made like a bunch of pretty good amount of money. I got like 300,000 views, over 300,000 views in 1 month on that channel, which was back then like so many views. Like, that was insane to get 300,000 views. Now that I think about it, I think we were ranked like I mean, very high in YouTube, you know. So, but then we got banned for misleading content or whatever, or copying somebody else's content. So I thought it was over for me, but still found ways to make videos, I think. But, and then, you know, I kept going and going and gone, you know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, it's just, it felt like I got screwed over, and then I was just like, all right. And then like 2 years later, even though I was still making videos here and there, I wasn't like pursuing it full time or anything, but somehow I got my hands on another channel. I made like another channel with a different IP address, you know, different whatever. And then I was just like, okay, here we go. Like, this is another chance at YouTube. And then I got involved in like a major marketing scam that took half the money of my YouTube, and like didn't make the amount of money that I was supposed to make on YouTube, but I still made like good money from it. Back then I was making like, I remember when I was a sophomore, the summer of sophomore year, I think I was like 15 turning 16, or 16, just turned 16. Let me think. Yeah, I think I was 15 turning 16, so I was like just getting my license, just getting everything in order, and then all of a sudden I was like, all right, I'm making like $1 a day. Everybody was like, dude, you're making $1 a day, that's nothing. Like, but I was like, dude, that's passive income. Like, I was so happy. And then all of a sudden, like 6 months later, I was making like $1,000 a month, and I was just like, dang. And then between me and Evan, we were making like each like almost $800, maybe sometimes $800 a month. And it was just like, dang, like back then, $800 a month to a 17-year-old, not even 17-year-old, probably like 16, like middle of 16 years old, is like, oh, that's millions of dollars. And you know, because you don't have any bills then, you know, you just have gas. And like, so I was just, you know, living life of my dreams. And then come like a year later, you know, I was still making like really good money for my age, you know, not even 18, and make like 17 years old making like, you know, sometimes $1,000, you know, $2,000 a month, which back then, back in 2016 at the prime, it was like $2,000 was like the average income, you know, household income, or not average, but it was like the median, around there, you know. Like most people were making like most people 18 years old were making like $10 an hour, to put it in perspective. Like, it wasn't, people were making like $1,000 a month. Like, it was just, anyways. So making that much money was just insane, to be honest. Like, I was just very generous with it. I didn't know what to do with it. Long story short, I went on a mission trip, traveled the world, went to 2 different continents, you know, now I've been to 3 different continents, thank God. Anyways, I got back from the mission trip, and I was just like, I'm just going to share the gospel on my channel. Like, that motivated me to just share the gospel on my channel. Basically killed my channel. And it was just like, let me make sure it's on still. Okay, it's still on. Yeah, that basically killed my channel. But like, before I killed my channel, I got to the highest month ever in my YouTube career. I made like a lot of money. I'll just say a lot of money. A lot more money than I was used to. And then I just kind of like was like, what do I even do with this money? I gave it to a homeless person. Just kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, like, and then I bought Evan out of the channel. I gave him like a lot of money, cash, like literally cash. And I was just like, dude, if you say yes to this, I will give you this money, and you'll never have to work on the channel again, because we were like splitting up. So we split up, and then I think he was like a junior in high school, and I was like 19. Yeah, that would make sense. He was like 16, I was like 19, and then so I kind of killed the channel between that time. Like, I was 19 years old. I had traveled the world. I had made money. I had, you know, made a lot of friends, everything, and I was just like, okay, what's next, you know? So I, you know, made a lot of money, but I was just like, okay. And then I kind of like started pursuing like God more and just trying to like, you know, share the gospel more. But that was just killing the channel until the channel was getting like no views. And then I was just like, dang, like I'm not making like hardly anything. Well, I was still making a lot of money off the channel, in my opinion, from my perspective, but it was nothing crazy, or it wasn't like, anyways. So I did that for a while. I was making like enough money to live for a while, and even moved out on my own for a while and stuff. And I was just like, okay, this is cool. And then, you know, long story short, let me make sure it's on still. Okay, this is a long video, but basically, like, you know, I made like, I was still making money at this point. Throughout this time, the last 10 years, the last like 12 years, I've made money online, you know, different ways. But YouTube, I've been getting an AdSense check pretty consistently for the last 11 years, 12 years. So it's pretty cool. But, you know, the last like, let's say like 3 years ago, I post, or, you know, during like a 2-year time frame, I didn't get over 15K views in like on any video for like literally 2 years straight. Like I would like crush, I would just like grind and grind and grind, and I would just like not get, hopefully you can still hear me with the rain, but I would not get like 20, like 15K views. Like I only got like a couple videos that got like 15K views, and most of the videos got like under 500, probably like 500 views or less. And I was like, dude, this is just like, but I just loved doing it. Let me get closer. I just loved doing it, and I just kept doing it. And then all of a sudden, like, I got a video, a YouTube short. YouTube Shorts came around. This is 2022, I think. And then I got like, on a Spider-Man video, I got like 40K views in like 30 hours, or 30K views in 30 hours. And I was like, what the heck? Like, this is insane. Like, and I still didn't make much money from it, but I was just like, I was kind of like cool with that. And then like, I didn't really, for the next 2 years, I didn't really get a hit video for a while. All of a sudden, I got like a video that, like a few videos on Instagram that blew up, like, and then I did like this Riz video, and it got like 7 million views, and everybody like was just like going crazy about it. Like it got 4,000 comments, it got 500,000 shares, it got 500,000 likes at least. It got like so many saves. Just, I was just like, what is going on? And then since then, like the channel, the Instagram has been getting like, I mean, it's gotten, in the last year, I've reached probably, I mean, I've gotten at least like 20 million views, and then accounts reached at least like 15 million, and I was just like, dang, that's crazy. But it's like, I'll be honest, man, like I'm still like struggling for money. Like I scrounge up as much money as I can, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about further. Let me make sure it's on still. Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't make any money from Instagram really, and I hate to admit that, because I know the haters are going to be like laughing at that, but it's just like, I'm literally trusting the process. Like I don't make a single freaking dime off Instagram, and I've literally gotten millions upon millions upon millions of views, and I'm not making a single dime. And it's just a struggle, like, and I'm figuring out how to make money. I've got some different things in the works, but it's just like a freaking grind. Like I don't eat, like I don't have money for food. I don't like really eat at all. Like and like my mom even is like, it's to the point where my mom's like, dude, are you ever gonna make money from this shit? Like, not, she didn't say those words, but I'm just like, dude, this is a grind, bro. Like, I'm not making any money from Instagram, and I put like probably like, I mean, I've worked probably at least, I'm not exaggerating, 1,200-hour weeks into this, and I haven't made a single dime off of it. And I'm just trusting that money follows attention. So this why I'm making this video is not to pity me. I know I'm gonna become worth billions of dollars, and like the real ones, like Ryan Mil Flores, and really, that's really all I have right now, to be honest. And like, the real ones are gonna receive what they receive in full, and it's just gonna be amazing for the real ones. But for the rest of you guys, you know, thanks for being fake. No, I don't mean to hate. You know, it's just, I'm not saying everybody's fake. It's just, I have been receiving a lot of hate, and I'm a little bit struggling with that. I'm not saying, literally, I'm not saying everybody's fake. I don't know whether who's not fake or not. I don't know. It could be that 99% of them are fake, anyways. But it's just a grind, guys. Like, respect the grind. Just keep putting in the work, and like, I've literally gotten connections with people worth millions of dollars, millions upon millions of dollars now. And like, I'm on the come up, but it's like, just realize that, like, dude, if you think I have it figured out, I don't. Like, I'm still like making like hardly any money. I'm struggling like crazy. I'm living at home. I can't even afford anything. Like, I can't even afford a meal. Like, literally, bro, like, I'm broke. Like, and I'm not saying this to complain. Most people are broke, so it's like, yeah, so what, Aaron? Like, you're broke. I'm broke too. But it's like, but with the amount of attention I've had, I've gotten 100 million views on YouTube, or on like across all platforms, over 100 million views. Safe to say, I've gotten 250, at least. No, I've probably gotten closer to almost 300 million impressions online, and I'm still broke. And which obviously, like, okay, I am doing something wrong. I'm learning, I'm trying, but let me make sure it's still on. Okay, I'm still learning, I'm trying, but 300 million people have seen like my content, and I'm still broke, bro. Like, that is something to be like, dude, money does follow attention though, but it's like, when will it follow the attention? Like, but yeah, this is just a rant. This is just my story. You know, I'm 25 years old. I still have so much time. So like, most billionaires don't even become millionaires by the time they're 20 or 37, which is like, dude, it's okay to be broke, like, but as long as you're working towards something. And like, the only reason I'm making this video is because I believe so much in what God's gonna do in the future, that it's like, I'm gonna laugh at this video in a year and be like, dude, you literally are making millions of dollars now. And I believe that so much that you haters out there, go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and, you know, tell me I'm broke. You know, because I am, but I'm not gonna be for long. I'll tell you that much. God bless.